About a year ago, a small soccer club by the name of Leicester City did what many people consider to be impossible and won the English Premier League. To put things into context, the population of Leicester is about the same size as Wichita, Kansas, roughly about 330,000 people. Like many other sports leagues around the world, the English Premier League has been dominated by the large and wealthy clubs throughout the years. That is why at the start of the 2015-2016 season, the odds of Leicester City winning the championship were set at 5,000 to 1. This essentially means that if the season were to be played once a year for 5,000 years, Leicester would only win once. A couple weeks after Leicester did the impossible, Roger Bennett, a soccer reporter for NBC, said that lots of teachers across America had been sending him pictures of whiteboards saying, "If Leicester City can win the Premier League, you can do anything." At that point, it had become clear that Leicester had spread hope all around the world. Now, let's take a look at how that hope has carried over to sports leagues across the United States. Exactly 1 month after Leicester's inspirational win, Game 1 of the NBA Finals took place at Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The Warriors beat the Cavaliers that game with a convincing score of 104 to 89. Golden State went on to win 2 of the next 3 games, putting the Cavs at a deficit that no team had ever come back from in NBA Finals history. At this point, only one word could keep the Cavs' title aspirations alive, and that was hope. No one thought that it could happen, but the Cavaliers stretched the series to Game 7, where momentum was all in their favor. And we all know how that turned out. A few months after the Cavaliers joined Leicester City in the impossible category, the Chicago Cubs made it to the World Series after 100 plus years without a championship. Just like the Cavs, all odds were against them after going down 3-1 in a 7-game series. And just like the Cavs, they dug deep and found a way to make it to Game 7. In Game 7, everything seemed to be going the Cubs' way after obtaining a 5-1 lead more than halfway through the game. Things suddenly took a drastic change and the game was tied after 9 innings. The Cubs seemed destined to go another 100 years without a title. Only one thing kept them going, and once again, it was hope. In a fairy tale ending that even included rain, the Cubs went on to win their first title since 1908 in the 10th inning. Now, the final victory that embodies the word hope. Yes, football fans, you guessed it. The Patriots win over the Falcons in Super Bowl 51. After one of their worst performances in recent history, Brady and the Patriots were down 21-3 at halftime. At halftime, the odds of them winning were 16-1. Not as bad as Leicester City's odds of winning the Premier League, but definitely not odds that most people would put their money on. Things didn't get any better for the Patriots in the third quarter, as the Falcons would go on to increase their lead by 7. But somehow, the tables turned in the fourth quarter, and the Patriots would go on a 19-0 run to take the game into overtime. Brady's hopes stayed intact, and the rest is history. Just to make sure that Leicester's victory isn't taken lightly, here's an interesting fact. The odds of you dying in a pedestrian accident are 649 to 1. This means that you're more likely to walk out into the street and die in an accident than Leicester was to win the English title. Congratulations, Leicester. So, could we say that the Leicester City is directly responsible for 3 of the greatest victories in American sports? Probably not. But it is amazing that 3 incredible victories in championship games have happened less than a year after a seemingly impossible event took place in England. And if athletes around the world continue to inspire each other, there is only one winner, and that is us, the fans. Thank you.